Hello, my angel. Welcome and welcome back to Angelic Frequency Tarot. I'm Kristen, and today we are going to do a little bit of a different type of reading. I have some new cards that I haven't used well, they're new to y'all because I don't think I've filmed any with these the archetype cards. So this is I believe it's a Wild Unknown archetype. So we're going to do a reading with these and tarot. So that's all we're going to do today. I am going to pull some charms still. So we'll start with that. But the way that I feel overall beginning this message is there's a sense of strength, like courage, even resilience in a situation. So we'll take a look at that and see if it comes out in the cards. But for the most part, there is a sense of, yeah, just I feel like resilience, like you're just coming back from something that has been really, really difficult, and you just need a lot of strength, you need a lot of courage and confidence in yourself. I'm feeling like a lot of like self-care as well. Like there just needs to be time for you to just recuperate your energy, really come back from that. So we'll see what comes out. We're going to pull a few charms first. So I'm sorry if this is loud. All right. Oh, we have calm. I love this for you. So calm is here. We also have a dragon. So dragons are about protection, right? Is it easier if I just put it in my hand? Maybe I'll just start doing that. All right. Yeah, they're very protective. They are fierce animals, but highly intelligent as well. We have the letter C, Cammy, Camille, Charlie. We also have an anchor, a little anchor for you. So it's time to anchor yourself, get grounded. And then we have, a cute little ball cap. So we have a little ball cap. Maybe you're getting out in the sun this weekend, going out. I heard hiking. So, all right. Those are just a few charms to get us started, but we are going to get into, and those don't make them fit, right? You know, this is a collective read, so maybe not all the messages are for you. So just take what resonates and leave the rest, guys. All right. So these cards are extremely hard to shuffle if you can't tell. So what I'm going to do is, okay, I heard 3. So we're going to do 3 piles. All right. All right, so let's pick a card here, here, and here. Okay. So we're looking at, okay, we have the King, the prayer, and the empty room. So this is a situation of faith. I'm feeling you're in a position where maybe you're a leader, but the prayer is you're calling upon something, someone, a higher entity here. Let me just move those, sorry. So we have the King. The King. This is, especially with these colors, it feels very like root chakra, solar plexus, sacral chakra kind of energy. So this you're feeling grounded, but you're calling upon a higher source with the prayer here. You're reaching out into the ethers and you're trying to make sense of something that feels empty. You're trying to fill that void. So you are in a situation where you need more faith right now. I'm looking at these little stars too. This actually looks like a meteor. But from this dimension, right, there's like little bright stars, right? So from this dimension, especially with, I'm getting like kind of almost diamond type energy, right? There's this hardness, this structure to the emptiness of this room. Even though it's a room, I can see that, but there's structure to it, and you are trying to fill this, and you're asking for help here, relying on faith. You're calling upon faith for something. All right, let's look at the tarot. This is the Light Seers deck. Let's just see what other messages come out. With the empty room, I feel like maybe you just moved into a new space, and you're starting over. Okay, you're trying to fill that void. You're coming back from something, right? Recuperating, and you're trying to fill that void, that space. Like I said, you could be moving as well, but having faith in a situation, drawing on your strength as the king, as the leader. There's something that's signed, sealed, and delivered is what I heard. Because when you look at this hand, there's like a seal. There is a seal in the hand. So that makes me feel like there's messages coming. What's on the finger? Like a golden pearl or something here. But I heard signed, sealed, and delivered. So there's something coming towards you for sure that is destined for you. Maybe it's what you're praying for. All right, let's look. Let me give it a shuffle. All right. Cut the deck. All right, Spirit, what are the other messages here? What else do we need to know? But there is a sense of calm, like you are feeling grounded. Remember, calm came out. I was drawn to that. But you're feeling grounded here. I'm also hearing rainbow because I was looking at this color. It's almost like a little bit of a rainbow colors here. But you're coming into, I just keep feeling faith. Aligned faith. Thank you, Spirit. So you're in alignment. You are definitely, especially with the Queen of Cups here, this is emotional stability, alignment, also intuition. You're drawing on those things to ground yourself, to feel secure, to feel stable. Especially with the Knight of Wands, this means movement forward, but you're excited, you're elated, you're glad. This is also like, I feel, at least in this card, in this depiction, there's 4 wands here. So that means like an 11-11 type alignment, energy of stability, security. I'm hearing home and family, but the speed of this night is fast. So something is moving in fast for you. These 2 cards alone give me just like a strength feeling. You feel strong, and I felt that with the King as well. You are aligned here. And Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, you've got a new opportunity headed your way as well. With this new opportunity, what was peeking out? Another ace behind that, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. So, I mean, there's definitely new beginnings here. I was going to take it, but Spirit said no. So let's see what else comes out. So alignment, strength, faith, all of these things. Even protection. I was looking at the little dragon protection. More movement forward with the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So more movement, communication I feel is coming in. But we got a few cards here. So let's see. Four of Wands. Wow. More of like that 11-11 feel. That alignment is just really, really strong. Emotional alignment here. Highly intuitive. The Devil is also here. And it landed under prayer, so we might have to pull on that and see what that's about. I'll have to grab another deck. We have the King of Swords, Five of Wands, and Eight of Pentacles. With the Eight of Pentacles here, this could be a career, something that you're working on. This is mastery. Emotional, I'm feeling like it's like emotional mastery here. You are completely aligned. But I want to pull on this Devil. Why is this Devil here in the middle? I heard illusion. Puppet master. So somebody is trying to pull the strings in this situation, right? You're trying to call upon faith and really focus on your emotional alignment, right? Let me just show you the cards really quick. Four of Wands. This is that 11-11 card again. I'm feeling like celebration, right? Joy, happiness, alignment. I mean, look how happy they are. They're dancing. That could be significant for you. Dancing. She's playing the drums. I'm also hearing sound bowl. So then the Devil shows up right in the middle. And I heard puppet master. I heard illusions. So somebody's trying to pull the strings here, but you see through it, cut through it, especially with the sword. The sword of truth I'm hearing. So there's a truth here that you acknowledge. Owls have been coming out a lot lately too, so maybe owls are significant. Five of Wands, a little bit of competition. Healthy, I heard healthy competition. So, and then the Eight of Pentacles, working towards what you're trying to master in a situation. So that's what makes me feel like it could be career oriented, but you're trying to build this faith here. Let's pull which deck, Spirit? Okay. This is the other Wild Unknown tarot deck that I have. We're just going to give it a quick little shuffle, and I want to pull a card on this Devil. Why is this Devil here? Right smack in the middle of this reading. You know, you have recuperated in a situation, and maybe it's like just residual energy that's still kind of lingering as you are coming into this new aligned energy after the, you know, you're recuperating. All right. Let's see. Spirit, why is this Devil right in the middle of this reading? Why is the Devil in the middle of this reading here? What do we need to know? It's the Mother of Wands, so the Queen of Wands. But it came out in reverse. So let me show it to you upright. So this is the Queen of Wands. This is an energy normally of just knowing who you are, right? Your self-awareness, your passion, your creativeness. Protection too, like this snake is protecting these eggs. But it came out in reverse, so it makes me feel like there's a loss of sense of self. And you are trying to regain that. And maybe that's what your prayer is, because it did land right under the prayer. So you're still, this is alignment, right? This is like mastery, truth here. And in the middle, you've got this outlier of the devil showing up. I heard puppet master, right? I heard illusions. But this is all, even though this is a wands, it's not mind energy, it's action, but it's in reverse and it's clarifying the devil. So it makes me feel like you have lost yourself, but it is an illusion. I hope that makes sense. Bottom of the deck is the star, because you are healing. You are coming out of a situation where you had to heal. I heard pull one more, so let me pull one more to clarify this devil. Spirit, clarify the devil. But yeah, you're the star in this show here, and the star is a very healing energy. Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so that's shown up twice. These are both Four of Wands energy. So alignment is definitely here for you. So I was a little shaky on that. Oh, wow. But look, you have the moon. Again, another card of illusions, hidden messages, secrets. And I feel like it's all an illusion. It's all in your mind. It's not reality, because you have truth next to that. You know the truth, but there's a situation here that is tying you into this illusion and you can't shake it. Maybe that's what this prayer is about. Again, trying to fill the space, fill the void. But you know this. This feels very strongly of like divine alignment. You're trying to master that. Wow, I love this for you. I love this reading. Okay, Spirit said we're going to come back to just pull one more of these cards. All right, and I'm just going to cut it once. See what we get. The nectar. The nectar. This is how we end this. The sweet nectar. I heard, I heard sweetness. There is sweet. Look at all this pink and yellow and orange. So you are very grounded here. I want to look at the bottom. What's at the bottom? The mountain. You have had to climb the mountain, right? Put forth so much effort into getting to that summit. And look, you're there. You're in the middle, in the thick of it, right? But it's time. It is time, Spirit saying, to reap the rewards, the sweetness, right? I'm also looking at these beads, more protection type energy. It looks like onyx, or it looks like tourmaline, right? But this rose, this beautiful flower, is being handed to you. There's a hand coming. All of this beauty is being handed to you. The nectar is overflowing. It's shining. It's illuminating the truth. And it is bringing you your prayer. Whatever you were praying for, Spirit is saying that sweetness of it, right? The purity, the innocence of that prayer will be answered. It will be handed to you. I love this for you. This is an amazing reading, guys. Whew, it feels very, very powerful. So we're going to get a few more charms. And I'm sorry if this is loud. Got a few more here. All right, so we have the letter M. M is here. Now, let me just show. I don't think I feel like that's just easier. So M. U. Her unicorn. So you are a unicorn. You are very special. There is a book here. I heard Bible. So because we had prayer out too, God is here for you. God is watching you. All right, we have, create. It is time to create. I heard create the outcome. And then it's the only thing in here. And I'm so sorry. I'm trying got to be very gentle with it. But this is a fortune cookie that, little sign that I had gotten forever ago. You can see it's so old. But it says, your troubles will cease and fortune will smile upon you. I hope you guys can read that. And there's like a little bee or something on it. So that could be significant for somebody, a little bee. But y'all, that is your reading. I'm going to send you some good energy because, this feels amazing. You are in alignment. You are following your destined path and you are asking for help with this prayer here. But something's coming towards you, signed, sealed, and delivered. And you're going to break free from this illusion, this situation, because the nectar's here for you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, ancestors, and guides. Let me send out this beautiful energy that you bestow upon me. And I pray that this finds the people that is meant to find. And you just engulf them, cover them, surround them with a healing balm that only you can provide, Lord. Thank you so much. So grateful for this reading, so grateful for this energy. And I'm so grateful for my subscribers and my watchers. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.